Hello and welcome to another episode of Nerd BS. 15th episode of this year. We're on, oh my goodness, July 28th. And almost July. I mean, summer's almost out. Yeah. Like I said, that was Alan, but we've got Chris and Kyle here. That was Kyle speaking up.
Hello.
And then Chris went to the White Void. I don't know what happened there. But
just messing around with a little bit of filters.
went back to purgatory.
Yeah. Whoa, hey.
Back to purgatory.
I've been a good boy. I've been a good boy. All right. I was just testing out some stuff.
Purgatory is the mid ground.
Yeah,
it's like the waiting room, right?
Right, or like some unfinished business, right? Like you didn't do everything you were supposed to do. That's the scary part. It's like, what did I miss? Right? Like, did I miss something? Did I forget to do something? Did I not do it right? Like, do I get them all again? Oh, I don't get them all again? Like, nah. And then it's like endless, right? And then you do the endless void. And you're like, it's just over. Like, I don't want that. Thanks.
I was just thinking because American Dad, he was saying that's where all the unbaptized babies. White void space.
You're making it even better.
That's
loving it here.
That's the joke.
Yeah.
For the record, I don't believe there is purgatory. Just so you know.
Okay.
You're in or you're out.
In or
I
out.
like that. I like that method.
I do too.
That. Like, there's no has to.
Just get.
You're going or you're not.
Getting it over.
That is it.
And then the babies get a pass too. That's why.
Babies get a pass.
I feel like it's better
Free pass.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, babies haven't done any harm to anybody, right?
You don't know that. You don't know that, baby.
Sleep schedule, maybe.
I don't know every baby. Yeah.
Every baby.
Maybe your sleep schedule, you know?
Oh, yeah.
They sap a little bit of your freedom, too, but it'd be worse, I guess.
I mean, it's not, that's a sin of, like, what is it, omission? Or, like, indirectly doing it to you?
Yes. It's not like...
Yeah.
They're not doing it out of malice. It's just their existence. Yeah, I get it. That's fair.
My children now that are 5 and 3 years old,
that's a little different.
Now, if my kids ever listen to this, I love you guys. I'm just kidding. Don't think I hate you.
Speaking about babies, apparently Sue Storm's pregnant.
Woohoo!
The new Fantastic Four film.
Spoilers, or like you mean in real
like
life?
at the beginning. I mean, there's no. I think it's in the trailers.
Yeah. And you even see the trailers. Yeah, they're.
I don't watch the trailers.
You don't? Oh yeah, you're like. They give too much up in
to.
trailers. You're right. They do give a lot up in trailers.
I'm trying. Yeah.
You can watch like.
Because I was seeing that. I was watching a trailer, and it looked like there was a scene from the end of the movie. I pinned it out and I was like, "That's got to be at the end." Not from Fantastic Four. It's a different movie. As well as was in one of the trailers.
There are some movies where like I need to see the trailer before I give it a shot.
Make a decision.
You know, so but is there somebody behind you?
There is.
Oh.
There is. I mean, like I said, I was just messing around with filters.
She kind of I just saw her face peek out. Hi. Gotcha. I was like, man. Was that I thought it might have been one of those babies we were talking about.
Yeah,
sneaking up.
Yeah, come on, haunt me. Yeah, you were talking too much. Yeah, we got something for you, bud. No.
But sorry, Fantastic Four.
Oh, I'll was. I mean, I know I saw it, and apparently Chris had seen it too, which is pretty crazy.
Today.
It just came out. Yeah, it just came out.
Yeah.
I think Friday, last week.
Yeah. Past weekend.
So there was a lot of talk about superhero fatigue, and recently Superman came out, and it's been doing pretty good as far as I've understood. I've been hearing a lot about it. That's why I went and saw it, just because there was a lot of people clamoring of how good it was, and then that got me also interested in seeing Fantastic Four, which is I feel I really enjoyed it as well. So, I mean, are we at superhero fatigue? Is it ending? It doesn't feel like it's ending. It feels like it's just going to keep going. I mean, it's always clamoring. People talking about it.
Is the fatigue ending? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Is it ending? Are we coming back? or like because people kept talking
No.
about Superman
Oh.
superhero fatigue, or are we
No.
just kind of like at a flat moment now, like where it doesn't really matter? It's just they're gonna be there. They're here to stay.
I think
Ain't
we
going
plateaued. I don't
Yeah.
think there's a
Mm,
like I need one, and it's like I guess I don't hate them. I know what I'm getting when I go in, kind of thing. I think we just I think we've hit a nice plateau, and there's nothing we could do about it because we still got at least another 5 more in the Marvel verse, at least another 5.
Oh yeah,
the next
both
3-4 years.
universes.
oh,
Yeah.
like in
Both
this
universes
current-
are completely
Yeah.
booked out.
Phase.
Like they're coming out. I mean,
Yeah.
even we have Toxic Avenger next month, which I am excited.
Who's
as well,
that?
if that
Oh,
counts.
that's
The one with Peter Dinklage. It's he's doing the Toxic Avenger, and the Toxic
Yeah,
Avenger is a
I-
person who fell in toxic waste and fights people with a mop, like a mutant.
but like that's not in the one of those universes, right? That's just
no,
on
but
the
it's still
line.
like a superhero. It's like a soft superhero. I mean,
What the
Yeah,
what?
I mean, they have. Remember that Hellboy movie came out,
that's
and
true. But it kind of did pretty bad.
It flew. It did horribly, but I loved it. So I think
No,
it's
no,
just. But like, I didn't go out and see it either, right? I wasn't like. I was kind of disappointed with the reviews, which is another reason why I stopped looking at them because I love that movie. I was very surprised by it, and now it's like, I want to see it for myself, and then I could read the reviews and see like, okay, whatever. But plateau might be a good way because Superman and Fantastic Four are a couple tent poles,
Yeah.
right? They're
I don't-
big.
I mean, I guess you would
Like-
consider Fantastic Four tentpole. It was one of the early Marvel superhero like teams. It's one of the first teams, and it is
Right, it's
historically
recognizable.
like important. It's also, I mean, the bar was really low for the Fantastic Four movie. I did mention that when I left the theater with my family. I was like, that was amazing, and already the best Fantastic Four movie because all of them have been pretty.
Wait a minute.
Even
whoa,
the first
whoa,
one.
Whoa,
There's
whoa.
one
You
that's
talking about
like
the
okay, but the
Jessica
rest of
Alba
them,
ones?
we know.
Yeah, that one
we
was
know.
decent.
the first one was
13th
decent.
iteration.
At best.
13th
So
iteration.
I
was
got a
not too bad.
sequel. Yeah, so I got a sequel. Which I don't know if we want it with the,
Yeah,
with
but
the
that was
first appearance of
we got a
Galactus.
sequel because if we have superhero fatigue, that was like superhero starvation at that point.
Mhm.
We were gobbling.
That's
up
true. There wasn't a
everything.
lot of options.
Yeah, it was like, Daredevil, a half-assed Daredevil with Ben Affleck, give it to me. Elektra, maybe. Okay.
Maybe.
that's
Ghost
fine.
Rider.
Maybe.
yes.
Got 3
Ghost Rider,
blades.
I'll take it. We
We'll
did
say
get 3
that.
blades in that.
The whole
situation,
trilogy
too.
of blades.
They kind of set it off. Well, at least the first blade was a big one. The other ones
Yeah.
were like whatever. But by the time the third one came out, I was like, yeah, I'll take it, but I'm getting a little full.
Getting a little full. I'm tapped out.
A little full. Yeah.
But
But like,
mean, with
okay,
the-
so
even the-
when Wolverine and Deadpool
Mhm.
came out, I had to go see that like first week, and then
you talking about the Wolverine Origins? Or, oh no, you're talking about Wolverine and Deadpool, the current one. Okay.
Wolverine and Deadpool, yeah, and then
Yeah, the
the
current
most recent Spider-Man. That was another one. I was like, I need to go see this like right away. I have a movie pass now, and I still haven't seen either of these movies, so there is something there where it's like, and I love Superman. Like I really enjoy the movies. I guess. Oh yeah, they had the Man of Steel ones. People seem to love those. I didn't like those.
Man of Steel.
much.
Yeah, and that's what I remember. I talked to my family when we were leaving too. Is or I think I was talking to Tomas as well. Is that this new Superman was really good, whereas the Man of Steel, I still feel like is a decent movie, but it had to grow on me. Like I didn't like it. Like initially, I didn't like it, and then I watched it again. And I was
Yeah.
like, okay, I can see the good here. And then it's kind of grown on me over the years. But this one is just, I think, it knocked it out of the park.
And then what about like Batman v Superman?
I didn't really like Batman v Superman.
Yeah.
Too many Marthas. Too many Marthas.
Why did you say that name?
Oops, all Marthas. Yeah.
Oops on
Yeah.
Marthas. I did like the Justice Justice League, was it called Justice League, the black and white one? I mean, the one I watched that
Yeah,
had a
yeah.
black and white version too. I did like that one a lot.
That was pretty
Um,
good.
yeah,
There was some
extended
potential
edition.
there, but yeah.
Extended edition is what I watched. I mean, the theatrical was all right, but it's definitely, you can definitely tell it was missing a lot. But
Yeah.
even then,
Yeah, it was.
they're rough.
Yeah, even
They're
then
rough.
it was lacking. So
Yeah,
for me, Superman does have another low bar, like you were saying with Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
For me, but
No,
there's
I
a
agree.
lot- there's
I
a group
would
of
agree with
people
you.
Yeah, there's a group of people that love that Man of Steel era.
Yeah,
phase.
the Zack Snyder ones. Snyder,
Yeah.
right?
They weren't.
Love the
bad.
Snyderverse.
What did you not like about them? I think it was good. I thought they were good. I don't understand.
I thought they were
was-
okay. Their lack
they're
of
okay.
color, it was just so like dull. Not
Oh
vibrant.
yeah.
And
Okay.
for
yeah,
me,
okay,
like
gotcha,
I
yeah.
love the costumes. Like his color popping is what, like, in a dull world is kind of what I like about it. But
Right.
yeah, so yeah, I mean,
Makes-
it was. They tried some things. He snapped the neck, and I was like, oh, okay, that's a neat turn.
Made him angry. Made an angry.
Yeah.
Superman.
Yeah.
I'm not opposed to an angry Superman. I did like those movies. I just definitely there was something missing. This new Superman's really good. Have either of you watched it yet? I know you didn't, Kyle, and then you got
No.
me there, so it's just me.
No, I really do need to. I do want to. So hopefully,
Good one.
by the next time we record,
It's a little bit like, I really enjoyed Fantastic Four as well, but I will say it seems like the Superman movie kind of actually tries more. It's a little bit more refreshing, whereas the Fantastic Four, while I did really love the 70s, 80s sci-fi aesthetic and everything that was in the movie itself was really good, it is still a Marvel movie. It's got a lot of the same notes. It's definitely a Marvel movie. It feels like a Marvel movie. Whereas Superman kind of felt different. Felt like they were trying to do something different,
yeah,
which is nice.
like the same formula.
Yeah,
with
you can definitely tell
Fantastic
it has a formula going on there. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I guess, and
So,
like Alan said, it was good. But like I said, just that particular trope, and then knowing it's a Marvel movie, it's like, okay, right. Get halfway through the movie,
Yeah.
you already know how it's gonna play out, and like I'm hoping, like you said, with Superman, you know how it's gonna play out, but it still tries to do something a little bit different to make it feel a little bit different. I don't know. It was okay. It was probably like a 5 for me. I didn't care. I'm trying not to speak.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to speak to where it ruins the movie for you, Kyle, or
Right.
spoil anything. It's just
Right.
I would love to talk about when you see it. I'm like, and this is why I said this.
Yeah.
Just
We'll
there's
do the spoiler.
okay, because there's
cast
just certain
next time,
there's
yeah.
certain things about it where I'm like, oh, well, it's good, but could it be better? And how could it be better?
That
Because
I
when you
feel
set
like
the
that's
bar so low,
Marvel is, yeah.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, they really pushed it out to where it's like, man, can you even top those anymore? Like, are we just doing this till we have to finish it up? Like, we're just doing cleanup crew now? That's why when you're like, is there
Yeah.
any fatigue? I'm like, I think we're just here for the ride. Like, until it's finished, it's finished. It's like watching Lost, right? You get to the last season, you're like, I don't want to finish it, but I have to, right? I'm already here. Like, I gotta see how it ends. And then it's like, oh, what we guessed all along is how it is. Like, we figured that out like freaking 2 seasons ago. Like, why'd you have to make us do another 3.5 seasons of this crap? So that's how I feel with the movies.
Yeah.
Because like Alan said, they're already slated to come out. Like, there's nothing we could do about it. All of them are being shot as we speak,
Yeah.
right? They're already lined up. They're already connecting the mid-scene credits, the end-scene credits. They're already weaving the story together. So here we go. Like, just buckle in.
Yeah. Maybe DC is onto something with their current reboot, because they did scrap that, what was it, Batwoman movie or Batgirl? Like a
Yeah, they scrapped the
completed movie.
Batgirl. Yeah. They
Because
scrapped
like, it
the
wasn't just
Batgirl.
like, oh, hey, we're canceling. It was like, we finished it, and they're like, forget it. It's never coming out. And it's like, that's a bold move. That's a bold strategy, cop.
And
And
I
so
mean,
maybe
with
they're onto it, like a really
yeah.
just big reboot. So
I mean, you're onto something there, and that's why I think this Superman is. It definitely sparks my interest in this saga that they're going to be going through. I mean, Creature Commandos was really good. It was animated, but it was
I
still
almost put that
written
on.
and directed
I almost
by
put that on the other
James
day.
Gunn as well. And then,
Almost, but I didn't.
yeah, it's good. I'd
Should I?
watch it.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I think it's really
Okay.
good. Now,
I'll
don't watch
put
it
it
with
on.
your kids, but definitely watch it by yourself.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
I
that
feel
one's really
like
fun. And then Superman really knocked
Okay.
it out of the park. So
okay. I'll see that one first then.
I feel like DC, instead of doing like connecting everything together, they're really trying to do it like an actual comic book. Like each comic book has
Yes.
their own like 15 books for that comic, and then they move on to like Superman doing this. It's like it's still Superman, but it has nothing to do with the other comic book like collection. It's a totally different
Yeah.
collection. We're doing this instead. Whereas with Marvel, they're like, all these comic books were connected in some way, shape, or form. If you really go back and look at it, it's like, no,
Yeah.
like stop doing
The
that.
retcon stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that's when they killed it, because they talked about when Black Adam came in, and that's what The Rock was trying to do, where he was trying to get Black Adam to fight Superman and try to cross over with Shazam, and they're like, well, no, we're not doing any of that. Right.
Yeah,
and
like,
that's why we got
well-
like completely different Batman doing a completely different thing, but it's still our Batman, but it's
yeah.
just like, yeah, Batman from this
Yeah.
comic book, right? And I think that's where people are starting to see it differently, because it feels like a comic book, right? It's still our hero, but it's not our hero kind of thing, right? It just another book, and each, we already know Batman was created by somebody, but it was also multiple comic books written about Batman from different people and different perspectives from those people. So seeing it directed that way is really cool too, because it makes it feel like a comic book. But yes, it's still the character that
That's a good
he
point.
created, but this is how this person wrote it in their comic book series, right? Staying true to the characters as they're supposed to, right? Because, you're talking about my character, but you can make it however you want through your lens. And I think that's how I hear the Superman, right? The way you're talking about, the way I see it, I'm like, oh, it just makes it seem like another comic book. It's still Superman, but this person wrote the comic this time. So it sounds pretty good to me.
Yeah.
you've got a good. That hit the nail on the head for what I heard a quote from James Gunn where he was talking about how he wants to essentially do that. He wants to keep them all separate. He wants to keep their tones different. We're supposed to be getting the other one that is kind of announced as the Clayface, which is a rated R body horror,
Dude.
which is going to be rough from what I've been hearing.
Yeah.
The Batman is not in his extended universe at all. He's making his own Batman, which is going to be completely different from that Batman.
Oh. Okay.
So it's interesting, that you've said it like that, because that pretty much hit the nail on the head. That that's what he's planning on. He's going to keep it all separate, own separate. I don't think they're even talking about crossovers yet.
Yeah.
It's good.
And maybe that's where the fatigue is the multiverse stuff that just got out of control.
Yeah.
Maybe that's where it's like, not everything has to be connected. A cameo here and there is fine, but I mean, the Spider-Man was fun, but it was like just crazy over the top, right? Like every actor they could get to be in there from those Spider-Man movies came in, and then it's just, what was that South Park thing? The member berries.
Oh yeah, that's that's what it feels like. Yeah, it's just feeling that way.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm already concerned about this whole. Is it the Doomsday or the Secret Wars? Whatever the next big one is, where they're talking about how all these people are going to be in it, and it's just like it's almost exhausting hearing the list of how many people are going to be in it. This is Marvel, yeah. It's just like, ugh.
Yeah, I mean, it's fun like for the Deadpool movies, right? Because that's kind of his thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Deadpool's the ultimate fourth wall freaking cameo character. Like he never really he had very few standalone comic books. You always saw him, he'd pop in for like 6 or 7 issues. They would do something crazy, some adventure, and then he'd go off somewhere else and pop up in another comic book and pop up somewhere else. Like that was his thing. And that's why the movie did so well, because that's literally who he was. He was just a character that they would just pluck out of the trash heaps. Like, we're gonna drop him in for a little bit, get some cool stuff going, and all right, back into the pile with you, dude. Like, go on and get. So when they started talking about him being like the center of the multiverse and stuff like that, is like, it's kind of true. That's how he was created. He was created as a character anyone could just pick up. It's like, oh, we just need some spice. We're gonna throw him in my comic book for 5 issues and then get rid of him, and then pick him out again and then get rid of him. Right? It's same thing with Punisher, right? Like, Punisher needs to standalone movies. Like, that's never how he was supposed to be. He was another picked up character, drop in, do some cool stuff, do some crazy stuff, take him out, right? Like, that's how they were created. And
there's been some good Punisher movies, though, I gotta say. I've enjoyed.
Yeah. Even the first season of Punisher was really good as well. Solo.
Oh, you're talking about the Netflix one?
Yeah, the Netflix one was really good. But he's supposed to be the new Spider-Man, right?
Ooh. Is he?
He's
supposed to be. He's the new Spider-Man. He's going to be the new Spider-Man because I remember hearing the people getting upset because they said he was going to be toned down. Or Punisher, sorry.
He's gonna have to be. What do you mean? Like, Marvel can't invite that in.
He had cameos with Spider-Man.
Well, his first appearance was in Spider-Man. He was a villain for Spider-Man. It was the first thing.
Yep. He was brought in for a short period of time, and then people started to like him. Then he got his own little jump off, and then he popped up here and there throughout a bunch of different stuff. Yep.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of what
I was going to say,
doing.
they need to do Kraven, but they literally just did a Kraven movie. I don't know if you guys remember.
I didn't see it, but I also didn't hear anything good about it.
Yeah,
so
it was bad. It's like Morbius. It's like all
but
those...
I got Morbius vibes from it. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, it's not. It's it's not fun like Venom. At least Venom was fun and the costumes were cool. Kraven was just some dude that could jump on the walls. But I said that because of the
jump
game.
On the walls.
He was really cool in the Spider-Man 2.
That's right. You told me about Spider-Man 2, how he was really good in it last time. Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, I felt like they should have just done that guy. Or Venom, like one or the other. They should have just focused on one of those two in the game. It was a little bit much, but he could be done well. He was done really well in the video game. But he was like pretty massive. Like they'd have to hire or do some CGI stuff to make that dude was huge in the game. So, anyways, the fatigue is there. I will say
fatigue is there. You think the fatigue is there? Chris thinks it's plateaued.
It might be like certain tropes, though. Like you're saying, though, it might not be the superheroes themselves. It just might be the formulas that
they got to do more with the superheroes. It can't just be. I mean, as much as we do like the big battles, it just can't be the same formula each time.
No,
you have to be mixing it up.
Yeah,
it's getting a little
like
repetitive.
I said, I liked that Hellboy movie, and it was like a side quest. It was like a Hellboy side quest. Nothing. The world was not in peril. Nobody like him and his sidekick. That was it. That's all that would have been affected if they lost. It was like, okay, the stakes are low, but it's fun.
Yeah,
I want it to be fun. I
think the new Spider-Man is supposed to be like it's going back to like neighborhood Spider-Man instead of just calamities. So I'm curious to see where that goes. I'm weirdly excited for it. It's not out till next year or something, maybe even further than that. I don't even remember. It's off in the distance.
Yeah,
but
and you still got the Spider-Verse waiting on that one.
Jeez.
Oh, yeah, when is that coming out?
Never.
I haven't even.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. I haven't heard.
I thought it was supposed to come out like a year
after
after or something like that, and then just never.
That's the one
everybody
wants. Yeah, that one was so good. We want that.
I think there was some big delays. There's really.
Oh man.
I don't think there's any news. Anyways, yeah, we'll have to figure that out.
We'll have to figure that out. Amazing.
So. 2027, end of June.
Next year, another year, huh?
2 years.
Wait. 2 years.
Boy. 2 years. It's 25. Oh my goodness. Huh? How is it?
Yeah.
I don't even know, man.
And the movie was out, 2 years ago? The last one was at least 2 years ago, the last one.
2023, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it was supposed to be like the year after. I remember like everybody kept telling me about it. It's going to be next year.
4 years is too long.
Especially with the way the second one ended. especially with the way the second one ended.
Yeah,
Like, come on.
Like
What?
it ended like it was ready. Like, yeah, the next one's ready.
Yeah, like
like
we're
a
halfway
hearing,
through
yeah.
it. Yeah, we have to finish it off, and we're gonna let you simmer a little bit. We'll drop it, but it's like, no, we haven't even started. It's like, what do you mean you haven't started? How do you end it that way and haven't even started on the next one?
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
Wait, hold on. What do you mean? 2027 is insanity with the way that movie ended.
That's crazy.
I don't recommend
Yeah.
anyone watch the second one. If you haven't seen it, do not watch it
Yeah.
and wait.
Seen it. Yeah, I'm
He's
waiting.
waiting.
I'm
Good,
waiting
but
personally.
You're gonna be.
Oh, you haven't
pissed,
watched the
yeah.
second one?
No, I haven't. I
don't
was
watch it.
going to see it, and
Not-
because Kyle
no.
was raving about it, but yeah, that I was like,
Amazing.
nah, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for the second one, the second
Yeah,
part.
I was told.
Yeah.
I was told things.
Yeah, do
So
not
2 more
go.
years.
Yes, do not watch.
I'm gonna put that in the back of my mind again because every
Yes.
few
Yeah.
months I go, oh yeah.
That's supposed to happen.
Mm-hmm. I like those movies.
All right. Well, I'm sure we'll talk about more superheroes later when we have our topic 2 discussion. But I'm just going to do a little side note. The Monsters and Memories Alpha was this past weekend, and I don't know if anybody's even heard of it because I didn't hear about it until last week
Yeah.
when a couple of
You're gonna
my
have to-
friends.
You
Gonna
might
have to
want to do a little explanation.
Yeah, that's what I was
of
going to
what
do
this
next.
is.
So a couple of my friends messaged me, my brother started talking to me about it. And when we were younger, we used to play this little game called EverQuest, which is basically the first 3D MMO. I'm pretty sure it's the first 3D MMO because it's not
It was
Ultima.
one of the
Ultima was,
first, if not the first.
yeah, if not the first, it was really early. I know I played it in middle school to high school. That was the first game. So this is an old school MMO where they didn't really give you much information and you just kind of explored. And there wasn't a whole lot of like quests to follow either. It was more about grinding. So a lot of the game involved you going to an area. You'd find out through word of mouth what areas people were grinding in or fighting in. You'd go to that area and look for a party. Then you'd go post up in like a spot where you'd start farming a bunch of like orcs or kobolds or whatever to get your experiences. You'd stay there for hours upon hours. There was many nights that I fell asleep on my keyboard playing this game as
Nice.
trying to get levels.
Like
So
the Maple story.
yeah, go.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, so this Monsters and Memories is kind of taking it back. It's a small team. I think it's less than like 20 people. All developers. They're building it kind of backwards from what I've understood, as in they're doing all the coding and everything first. They're getting the world built and everything else, and they're gonna put lore and quests in afterwards. So they've got like a basic idea of like the map and the things they're building, but they're focusing on the mechanics and the bones first, and then building onto it. So they did an alpha, and it worked pretty well. I played it on my laptop. It's an older game, so the graphics aren't super hectic for
It is
people's
older,
computers.
or it
I mean,
looks
as it's older looking. Sorry, it's older looking.
Okay.
Yeah, if you look up videos of it, you can see the age. It very much looks like old EverQuest. But I got
Yeah, I
it
was
with a group of
watching
people.
the
Roblox
trailer
trailer.
you put on there.
Yeah,
Roblox. Yeah.
yeah, they're blocks. Yeah, basically, it's very blocky. But we were doing that. I made a bard, and we kind of just traveled around. One of the things that like I forgot a lot of the stuff, the mechanics that were happening. Like I died almost instantly because I was trying to figure out the controls, and I walked out and I got killed. And then I forgot that in those older games you had to do corpse runs, which I don't know if either of you know what that means, but basically when you die, you have to go back to where your corpse was and get all your stuff
Oh.
back.
Dark
So
Souls.
yeah, kind of like Dark Souls, yeah. So basically, when you die, depending on where you are, it could be tricky. But I wasn't used to that, so I went out. I was playing around for a little bit. I went out and died, and then I was like, okay, I just shut it off because I was like, whatever, I'll come back to this later. And when I came back on, my character was butt naked, and I had nothing, and I was like, oh crap, where's my stuff? And then I realized, oh, I have to go find my corpse, and I this was like the previous day, so I didn't know where my corpse was. Fortunately, I did kind of wander out since hadn't gone super far. I was able to find it and get my stuff back. But then we did get grouped together and we started going out and trying to find some stuff until we wandered a little too far into the desert and found this ghoul that was red, which is the highest level of difficulty. Like that goes from like blue, white, and then yellow, and then red. And so we saw red ghoul, and we all were thinking, well, there's 4 of us now, so we should be able to take it. And we went over there, and he killed us. Well, he killed one of our guys. Everybody else ran. So we ended up spending a chunk of time trying to help him.
Run away.
Like one of our guys would, run away. And they don't stop chasing you. That's another thing about EverQuest, the old EverQuest. Nobody stops chasing you until you get to the zone. Like they'll keep chasing.
I love it. Yeah.
So we got to the zone. We turned around and somebody went out, grabbed the corpse, dragged it all the way back to the zone so he could loot it. And one more thing that me and my brother started playing a little later that evening, and we just kind of were wandering and found this like tomb. We saw a bunch of people there, so we're like, okay, so this is probably a good place to do some grinding. And so as we were in there, I started seeing these trains. They just shout train in the chat, and that instantly gave me flashbacks to EverQuest, because basically what happens is people will be out there, and then if they get out of their depth and they need to run away, now you have a large group of mobs running to the entrance of the zone where there is a small narrow passageway, and these mobs will now chase them until they're at the zone. Anybody else who's in the area, they will attack them as well. So basically everybody in the zone needs to leave if you're in the way, or get out of the way, or you will be also taken out by the train. So it's been an interesting experience. They don't even have a compass. It just tells you when you log in, like, okay, by the way, the sun rises in the east and sets in the west, and figure it out. And there's spells that tell you where true north is. There's spells that can. No, there's no map in the game currently.
Wow. Okay.
We were finding. There's a picture of a map that we were using. There is going to be a map. There has to be. In the trailer, it shows a map. When Michael played the previous, my brother played the previous. They had one more test earlier, or he watched people play it. There was a cartographer skill. So people are assuming that you're going to be able to create maps and either sell them or use them. And we don't know exactly the extent of that quite yet. It's still early.
That sounds fun. I like
that
stuff.
It's very interesting, and I'm curious to see where it goes and how long it lasts. I mean, I'm always concerned with these indie projects. See, it's a large task to create an MMO specifically. They seem to have passion. So I'm excited. I'm in their Discord now, and I'm watching it. I'm just watching. They have events, or they stream consistently on them creating the game or actually working on the game, and they talk people, they answer questions and things like that while they're doing it. So it's pretty cool. So it's exciting. I'll leave it at that. There's another test in September, I think. It's going to be it's a 7 or 10 day test. Where they're going to be letting people come back in and open alpha, where you can come back in again. I guess there's one at the end of the year, so it's going to be 10 days in October. So it's going to be interesting. I'm planning on getting involved. Since I started a character this last weekend, it'll carry over as the alpha continues. The only time they're going to reset it right before they do the early access. Then once the early access starts, after that, they're not going to reset it anymore. And their model for payment or their monetary model is going to be a $15 subscription. But there's no purchasing the game, and there's no microtransactions. So, again, see how that goes.
Yeah, that's cool. That's like everything we've been asking for as gamers.
Yeah.
Right?
Set it and forget it.
If
leave it alone.
Yeah. So So like, hope it sounds like their model is like people appreciate and love that enough that there will be enough income to support it.
I hope so.
The
Yeah.
transactions.
Yeah, with the way
Yeah,
it looks, doesn't seem
yeah.
like there's much overhead to design a game of that caliber, like with the
I was gonna
technology that
say,
goes
yeah.
into it, things like that. So at that point, it just sounds like you do the 15 a month, or it's $15 a month, I'm assuming,
Yeah.
the subscription, and that's just enough to pay people to monitor the game, right? You're monitoring the
That's,
game, and every once
listen.
in a while you're adding something to it, or you're just you're leaving it be instead of having to continuously develop it. So I think I don't see why it wouldn't work out. It's worked out in the past. It didn't make everyone filthy rich, but games are being put out with passion and love.
Right.
At some
And
point,
you can
the
make
switch
a living.
flipped. Yes, exactly. Yeah, you're not trying to build an empire, but we're trying to build something that that has some staying power, some lasting power. So,
Yeah.
see,
Yeah.
Cool, man.
Sounds like
I'm excited.
everything we want.
Yeah.
I want it to work.
Yeah. The only thing
But I probably won't play it. To be honest, I'm sorry. It's not for me.
No, I get it. I get it. It's a niche. It's a niche audience. It's definitely a game with an audience that's very specific. People that played. Usually, it's a lot of nostalgia, I'm sure, but also people that want an MMO experience that doesn't hold your hand, doesn't like tell you everything you can do. It's like
Yeah,
where everybody's like learning.
Sounds like it.
So that's what they're, because there's even arguments right now like how much quality of life are like. I was discussing this with Michael today. Is like how much, at what point is it quality of life or is it just needlessly hard? Like, do they leave stuff needlessly hard just because it's hard, or do we like improve things because it's better? And it's like, where do you go? Like, how far do you go? Like, where's the tipping point? And obviously, everybody has their own opinion.
Yeah, I think one, like an example, and my thing is Dark Souls, Elden Ring. It has that difficulty, right? Like where it's notorious for being difficult. But one thing they improved on was having the save points, the bonfires, at near the bosses, right? Because in the old Dark Souls games, it was like you have to traverse a gauntlet just to get to the boss.
Yeah, the run backs.
And it was like, and it's like, get good. And it's like, yeah, but eventually it's just not fun anymore, right? Like, I just want to beat the boss. And so they did that in Elden Ring, and it was like, and the game was still great. It was still fun. You could still do your gauntlets. If you want to go back, do it. But yeah, like that, there's always going to be some thing you could do differently, and it might make it better, so
yeah,
I hope it goes well. What's the name again?
Me?
Monsters and Memories.
Okay.
And for me, Chris. Any game like that, it is inventory management, managing items and how they operate between your hand, the floor, and other players. Like, I don't need to take 20 minutes in between managing items like drops and my inventory, my safe inventory, the item bank. Like, I don't need to spend 45 minutes negotiating this clunky system when I could just put everything down and get back out there into adventure. Some of those older games, managing items was just unbearable. Like, why are we doing this? And I think with those types of games, like, yes, it's a quality of life, but like Alan said, to what extent is it's just needlessly, like, we're just burning an extra 20 minutes per quest rotation. I gotta rotate my items to the next quest, but it's such a clunky system. It's gonna take me an extra 10 to 15 minutes. That adds up. And before, it's just like, I think it was part of games because we didn't really think about it, not because it's intentionally left to be difficult. And when games try to leave it that way, it's like, you don't have to do that anymore. Like, you don't have to do that. Like, I want to be able to craft, like survival games. I want to be able to craft from containers. Like, I don't need to manage your 250 items in your game. Like, why do I have to do that still? Why do I have to go over to box way over to the left, grab 7 of them, come all the way back over? Like, why are we doing this? Like, I don't want to do that anymore. So those older games, that's what really always irked me. Is like, dude, why is managing my items so painstaking? Like, why is that?
Yeah.
No reason for
There's
that.
a balance there too, right? And like they make games where that's all you do. Like those, I like call them factory games. When you literally just, if that's what you want to do, I think it's called Factorio, where you just go manage those items. That's all you do. But like, yeah, in a survival game, there's more to it, right? There's fighting, there's combat, there's vehicles. Like, so streamline it a little bit, and especially with like where I'm at, I kind of calculated. I think I get maybe 10 hours a week of gaming, right? So if I want to play anything with the story, it's going to be, minimum 2 weeks, unless I, pull, some long nights and get it done in a week or so. But I in my head, I'm like, I have so much time to game at night, but really I get like 2 hours a night at best, 5 days a week at best for me. And so, by the way, I've been trying to beat Expedition 33. Side note, don't play that game after a couple drinks, because I was really relying on that dodge mechanic, and after 2-3 drinks, my hand-eye coordination is gone, and I was cursing at that game. And then I realized the next day I forgot to turn the TV to gaming mode, so there was another delay because I forgot.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
So
yeah, those 1 or 2
like,
frames that you were missing. Yeah, that 2 to 3 frame window. I could notice. Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, so because I was trying to parry at first, and I was like, well, parry. I was never good at that. I'll just do the dodge. I had the dodge down, and I was just stuck. I just had to go back and grind and level up. And I was like, I was really relying on that dodge to get me to where I am, because. And then the next day, I passed it first try. I was like, okay, don't drink and play that game.
Oh, I think the most important question about that game. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. What's your question?
Oh, I was going to say, would you want a movie made out of it? Is all I was going to say.
Good question. It kind of is.
It is a movie.
I mean, it's very cinematic.
Yeah.
And so.
I hear him big. Oh no.
Yeah, I saw that. Okay.
What happened?
I'll fix that.
The audio. I'll keep chatting.
I know what it is.
For the recording. So Expedition 33. I want to say I'm halfway, but I doubt it. It has a lot of cutscenes. It does look really good for a video game, and like to turn it into a movie, I would love to see it as a movie. But
same story though.
That's what I mean. Like, can they do it as well? Right? Like,
it's The Last of Us all over again. You're gonna tell us the same story. I don't know.
Maybe. I bet there's room for other expeditions to make a movie. Right? That would be cool. Because what you do is you get the you see the notes from the previous expeditions in the game. And they read them out loud for you, which is cool. And you go, that'd be cool. I'd like to see a story on that. And so, yes, I think there's a lot of potential for that series to do more than video games. I still need to beat it because I don't know I want to know what happens. So
yeah, and I think that's where I was at too, because when I heard about it, is that you learn about the previous, and then of course no spoilers. Whatever happens in the game, there's the reason why it's Expedition 33. There's supposed to be a 34, 35, and so on and so forth. So could we see Expedition 32 and then potentially,
maybe,
like 34, 35? It almost makes it seem like you want to watch it like almost like a Twilight Zone series, right? Each episode is a different expedition type situation. I mean, obviously, cool. I don't know if you have enough time, right? I don't know how much, like, to really get the story across. Could you do like a 1 hour episode? Yeah, like a two-parter.
Like a two-part.
But I feel like that is... I mean, I think people know enough about the game to know that that's the lore around it, right? Like you know that there's expeditions beforehand, right? The 32 before, and then the idea that there's multiple afterward, and then living in that would be good. Not seeing the same 33, like I said, seeing 32, maybe even seeing the first expedition is like what was that about?
Yeah.
Like, what even jumped it off, and how did we get to 33 of them? Like, are they all failures? Like, supposed to be that way? Like how did we get to were they successes, and then we figured out like this is the way we're supposed to do things, so let's continue. I don't know anything about the game, right? I really don't know, other than like that's like people talk about the ending, it's like it's so good and this, that, and the other. So I know that it's, you know, it has a thing about it, but like why they, I don't know anything reason like why the world built that way, like why are they doing these expeditions, what are they even for? I don't even know what the goal is, right? I don't know what they're trying to do. I have no idea. So I think that is where the game or the movies or the shows come in, is that they've already built the world around the game, that there's more to it. It's not just about 33. Like 33 is not the end all
exactly.
be all.
Yeah, I don't want to say too much, but I'm in the middle of it right now, and there's stuff in there which would really cool to see, like visually expanded upon in a movie or a miniseries, that I don't even know. I don't know, like, what is that for? What is that? You know, and I'm hoping they wrap some of that up. They better answer some questions, but I'm enjoying it, and I think it does deserve a movie. That was a really smooth transition, by the way, Alan, and would love to hear what movies you got, or what video games do you guys think would also deserve a movie that, you know, maybe already had a movie and is forgotten or should be forgotten, or a game that doesn't have a movie that deserves it.
I mean, yeah, I thought about this during the week because you brought it up in the chat, which I appreciated, because it gave me a chance to think about it. And I got kind of a cop-out answer, and I got another answer.
Okay.
Because so one of the ones I've been playing right now is Warhammer 40K Rogue Trader. I've been having a really good time with it, and I've been immersing myself in that world. And I would like to see more visual content, like movies, shows of that universe, just to see where it goes, because it is an interesting universe. I've only dabbled in this one game. I've never really looked into the Warhammer universe previously, but there is already an Amazon show being made, so I just, it's kind of my cop-out one.
Oh,
but,
really?
yeah, so it is coming. Henry Cavill is supposed to be in it, or at least involved in it, so sounds interesting.
Wow. That's a good thing. Hey, well, Superman is back.
Yeah, Superman's back, and Witcher, he's also back to reprise his role. So I'm curious to see how that goes. Isn't he the Witcher as well? Isn't he the first two
but
seasons?
He's not anymore.
No, he's not.
No, I guess he's not anymore.
It's a Hemsworth now. One of the Hemsworths.
That's what I thought you meant. Yeah, I thought you meant like he's coming back.
No, he's moved on from that. The second one, because I recently picked it up because of the, RIP Ozzy Osbourne. He passed away recently, but because of that, I went through my Steam library and I had Brutal Legend. I started playing Brutal Legend.
Nice.
So I've been having a good time with that.
That's a layup. Jack Black.
Yeah, I feel that's kind of, with how popular Jack Black is and everything else, I think he's almost he's getting kind of older. He seems to be getting older, so if he's gonna do something like that, he needs to get in it, and I think that would be a fun and interesting universe to explore, because it's very unique with Double Fine Studios, and so I think that would be a really fun one. And I think it's a kind of a niche game that I remember when it came out, but I haven't really thought about it a lot. So, but I never played it before, and I started playing it, and it's been really fun. It's a fun little beat 'em up, world explorer style game that I've been enjoying. There's even like some Overlord style mechanics in it, so, like as in like picking up minions and things like that.
Yeah, it's a fun game.
Yeah, it's enjoyable.
I remember that. I'm surprised they didn't. I mean, it had a lot of cutscenes.
Yes.
And cameos. I want to say there was cameos.
Lots of cameos. Yeah, Ozzy was in the game, which is part of the reason why I picked it up, because I had it already, even though they gave it away for free, which I did claim. Not Steam, a different company gave it away for free. But I already had it on Steam, so it was a Steam Deck verified. So like, oh, let's go. I haven't done it before, so let's do this. See what this game's all about. I enjoy Jack
Yeah.
Black. I enjoy that music genre, so why not?
Yeah, throw some cameos
Fun.
in there. I mean, I feel like the Pick of Destiny was a little bit like
Yeah,
that, you know.
which I also
The
enjoyed.
game,
So it's
yeah, I love that movie. I
yeah,
think maybe with a little bit more action, we could do it.
I think those are my
Okay.
two.
Nice.
Yeah. Very nice. And I remember this question. I did put it in the chat too. After seeing
You
How to
did.
Train Your Dragon, I think they could have done a much better Monster Hunter movie. That's like one of my favorite
Yeah.
movies of all time. One of my favorite game, what's it called? IPs of all time. And to see that movie, I didn't even watch the movie. I remember we talked about this in a podcast.
You haven't seen it
back,
yet?
no,
Huh.
I refuse to watch it. I
Yeah.
refuse. It's like one of those things. Never meet your heroes. Like I could not.
Oh, you didn't
bring
watch the
myself-
Monster Hunter. I thought you didn't watch
No.
How
Monster
to Train
Hunter.
Your Dragon. I was like, okay.
Oh no.
I didn't
no,
watch
but
Monster Hunter either. I was scared because I heard it was really bad.
exactly.
Oh, no,
And for
yeah.
me, like I said, it's like you never meet your heroes, kids. So I was like, I didn't watch it. I haven't watched it, but then I watched How to Train Your Dragon like a week or two ago, and I'm like, they can do this now. They can remake the movie and make it so much better.
Yeah,
So
and-
much better.
I don't even I didn't really care for the How to Train Your Dragon movie franchise. Like, it was fine, but I did see trailers for the live action. And honestly, I was debating seeing it. Like, I probably won't see it in theaters, but it does look really good. Like, it looks like they put a lot of passion and effort into it. Like, you can tell with the Disney one specifically that they're definitely, it's just kind of more of a factory. They're just kind of pushing them out, the live actions. Whereas this one kind of felt like there was something to it,
Mhm.
which is good.
Oh gosh, Disney live actions.
Yeah.
You don't want to get started on those, yeah.
Yeah.
Again, you thought you're talking about superhero fatigue. Get ready. Every they're gonna be.
It almost
Yeah.
died.
I know.
But
It's
then
gonna be.
Lilo and
funny.
Stitch had to be mediocre. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah.
It's gonna
Lilo and Stitch
be-
had to make money.
Yeah, like good money too. And the
Uh-huh.
crazy part is there's gonna be a generation of kids very very soon that are gonna think the live actions are the only ones that exist.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that hurts.
There's gonna be kids that are gonna see How to Train Your Dragon, the live
So,
action,
Not,
and then
not
we
my
have
kids.
to tell them. We have to tell them like like there's an animated film, right? It was an animated film first. Like no, and then you show them that. You know what I mean? We have to show them the animated film as the backhand. It's gonna be
That's-
so
Uh-huh.
weird.
That's what I'm doing now. Is we're going through all the animated. We don't even mention live action right now. It's just like, if you guys get older and want to watch it, fine. But this will be it'll be part of your childhood. All the animated stuff, and take your pick. So yeah,
Yeah.
you're right though. It's kind of nerve wracking. I will admit, I forget what we said about Monster Hunter, the movie. I remember thinking it was fun, but it's not great. It's not even good. But I remember liking it. But the thing that I remember reading about was that it has Mila Jovovich in it, and she's whatever. But like learning that her husband puts her in every movie he directs, it's like, I get it. I would do the same thing, but it starts just getting formulaic. There we are again, full circle. It's just a formula of the same movie that they make together. It's like a
We
Resident
skid it.
Evil movie almost, that she did. Yeah, it's kind of that. It's like that levels of fun where it's like, oh, okay, there's some cool stuff, but this movie as a whole, there's no plot, there's nothing.
And then to round it out for me, it was a TV show. Two of them. Well, I guess I'll take it whichever one. Either Biker Mice from Mars. Fantastic
Oh.
show.
Ooh.
Loved that show
Yeah.
growing up as a
Nice.
kid. So to see that brought back with a different
That
look and a
would
different
be-
style would be awesome.
That would be
Freaking
cool.
awesome. And or Street Sharks. One of those two
Yeah.
would be
Ooh. Oh.
fantastic for me. Like
you
I would,
imagine
I
if
would,
they
I
did-
That
would
was a
lose
fun
my
time
mind.
period.
I would lose my
They did
mind.
like a turtle.
Where Ninja Turtles was
animatronic
like
puppetry.
king, and there was so many different ones. Yeah, there was the cows that were
Uh-huh.
cowboys.
Oh yes,
Uh,
I forgot about that one. Yeah, any of those, I'll take.
there's so many
Any
of them.
those,
Yeah, there's so
any
many
of
good ones.
those animals turn
The biker
teenage
man.
rambunctious. Yeah, like I'm down for it. I am down for any of those movies. If you got such good, like Disney set the bar that we could do live action well. I can only imagine seeing like a Street Shark in live action. That would freak. I would lose my stuff. I would lose it. Oh my god. Ah.
As long as it had some practical effect for me. It can't just be all CGI, but
I don't know. You see how you watch
or
How to Train Your Dragon, and you're like, that's actually really good. Like they did a real.
I agree.
Disney money go crazy.
Could you imagine building a shark that like can't fit through a doorway? Because those shark heads were like massive.
I love those toys. they were crazy looking.
Like, yeah, I don't even know how this works out. Like, I don't even see why they swam underground. It makes sense now because anything else didn't make sense.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, like, dude, they just dive into the streets, dude. God.
I don't know if there was a Street Shark game, but there definitely was biker mice.
There was a biker.
There was biker mice. Yeah, I don't know if Street Sharks got that.
And then it'd be the same. You could even go as far as what was the Toads? Battle Toads? You could even go as far as Battle Toads.
Oh, that would be cool. I love Battle Toads.
Any of those types, because when you start talking about, I'm like, yo, all these live actions are happening. There's so many things like, because we didn't have the technology, so they had to draw it by hand, right? They had to draw it. Now we have the technology to like bring them to life, right? This is some kid had a dream of these sharks, drew it, and then it became a show, right? He had to pitch that. That was someone's dream in their head that they had to put it on paper because they couldn't fathom it in real life. Now you could take those crazy ideas and make it like real life. I want to see that.
Yeah.
I want to see that.
That would be awesome.
And that's where my brain is, because someone had to think about it in their crazy little brain and like, oh, I had to draw that down. That's the only way I can interpret it. But now you can actually interpret it in like what it would look like in real life, like you said, in scale, right? Like what is the freaking giant shark head? Like what? They're so top heavy. Like there's no way that would work. Like, it just wouldn't work. So I'm excited for that.
Well, so they like say what you will about the Michael Bay Ninja Turtles movies. That the scene where they're sledding or sliding down the snow hill is like one of the coolest things.
Yeah, it is cool. There's a lot of good things in those Michael Bay movies, Ninja Turtles movies.
Yeah.
There's a lot of bad stuff, but there's a lot of the good stuff too.
There is. Again, so that
staying there. Perfect. Staying right there. Stay there and make it good and make it bad. Like
give me a giant shark.
Yeah, you can leave it the exact same thing, and there's parts about that's just gonna be absolutely awful. We know that. There's gonna be parts about it's like, yeah, that's exactly what this is all I wanted. This is what I wanted to see. Like you said, them sliding on their shells is like exactly what I wanted to see. That's exactly how they would do it. It looks ridiculous, would never work out in real life, but this is exactly what I wanted to see. This is perfect.
Scene,
yeah, this is exactly what my childhood needs. Like, thank you. I needed to see that in real life. I'm happy now. Like, I am good.
That's good choices. Nightcloak says Legend of Dragoon, which I think is a cool one.
Oh yeah, nice.
Fun.
So I'll finish it off with my choices, and what I'll just say what brought this up was the Zelda movie that's being made. That's live action.
Yeah, I was hearing some stuff.
They
about
picked
that,
the actors, so we'll see. And like that definitely deserves a movie, but I'm nervously skeptical about how it's going to be. So
yeah,
time will tell. But that's what brought this up. And I was like, oh, what else would can we make the movie of? And I think Legend of Dragoon is a good one because I put Final Fantasy, which they've tried a couple times. And the second animated one they did was
Spirited Away.
Specifically
Spirited Away.
Spirits Within.
Spirits Within. There we go. There you go. That was an interesting one.
I've tried so many times and I just fall asleep. That movie's so
I did
boring.
appreciate that they tried to like do like a different Final Fantasy, but trying to be the same vein. I understand what they're going for, but yeah, I can see what you're getting at. They probably should take pick one and work on it.
Yeah. There's so much to pick from in Final Fantasy. Like and that was early CGI. That first one, The Spirits Within, like where it just also looks, it doesn't age well. But they did the Advent Children, which was directly tied to Final Fantasy VII, and that one was a lot better. Yeah, that one's a good one. But like, there's more, right? There's more, and you could easily do live actors way easier than biker mice or shark heads. So it's like, why hasn't that? You know, and they got the tie-ins with Sony. Like, come on, Sony makes Spider-Man. Why isn't that a thing? I'm surprised. Maybe they don't want to taint it. They don't want a live action Mario Bros on their hands. So that would be like my pick. I also have a few just honorable mentions, and then I have like one that I think will never happen. So I put Helldivers, which, you know, is basically Starship Troopers.
Yeah.
But I think we're ripe for a new one of those. I also put Dead Rising, which, you know, maybe it's time to bring the zombie.
I can get behind that.
Shaun of the
Maybe
Dead
not.
type.
Some more zombie stuff. I think we're out of zombie fatigue. I mean, we have 28 years later now, right? Months,
No.
months later. It's months.
Less serious zombie. Like I said, I would say that'd be like Shaun of the Dead, right? Running around the mall, kind of like a little bit of horror comedy in that situation. That's how I see that game playing out, because it's a little wacky, the stuff you're able to build. But I'm with you. I'm there for you.
Around
Okay,
a skateboard,
good, solid. Yep.
Riding a skateboard around, hitting zombies with a baseball bat as you go by. Yeah.
Yes,
There's
I
so
can see
much
that.
there.
I'm with it.
Red Dead Redemption, says Nightcloak. Yeah, that could be cool.
Red Dead Redemption would be solid. I'd be totally down, but I feel like it couldn't make it into a movie. I think there's too much like story within those games. It would have to be like a show.
Yeah.
I feel like it would be too hard to condense it. Yeah, or just do like a side story in the same universe.
Yeah, it couldn't be a John Marston situation. It's already done way too well.
Yeah,
I feel like I think they would run into a Last of Us situation, trying to retell the same story a different way. It's like, don't do it. Just leave it alone.
Yeah.
Put us in that world.
Do one of the other characters.
Yep. Throw us in the world. Say this is, you know, we hear about John Marston doing all kinds of crazy crap. Oh, that's part of the game, right? You know, get some like, the main character reads a newspaper or something and it mentions a bank robbery and that's the one that you did in the game. Like, that would be cool. Like, just tie it in a little bit here and there. Cool. If you try to follow around John Marston all over again, there's no way they can do it right.
Yeah, there's a whole universe. Yeah, you could just make a Western with the same.
But yes,
that would be cool. So, then my final pick that will probably never happen.
Here we go.
Maybe my favorite game is Blasphemous. I think the imagery from that. If you like, you know, the Castlevania style games, it's definitely worth picking up. Either one of them is fun. The first one though, and the visuals, and maybe it wouldn't translate because it's like, you know, 16-bit style retro graphics, and it hit all those nostalgia points for me, plus this whole new world, plus the religious stuff that I'm really into, and the horror of it. Like, there's literal, like, one of the bosses is just held up by skeleton arms, and it's just a dead skeleton that they're literally propping up, which is like, there's like real life things that have happened in the church, in the Catholic Church, that kind of mirror what they put in the game, and I'm all for it, and I think it would be an amazing thing to see in a movie. It'd be so dark and ridiculous, but
I mean, if they could make a Castlevania like anime style show, I mean, I feel like Blasphemous could get something similar to that vein.
It could. The animated thing would work. I would love to see like a live action though, but I tried watching Silent Hill, both of those movies.
The originals?
Yes, from the early 2000s.
Yeah, I haven't watched those in ages. I mean, I remember enjoying them, kind of, but...
Well, what I remember falling asleep in the first one. Even way back then, I was like, I don't know, maybe I was just tired or I put it on too late. Well, I got it this time, and guess what happened? I fell asleep. Yeah. It's like, no, it's the movie. It's not me. It's you, movie. It's so boring. There's some beats in there that are cool, but like overall, those movies are terrible. I didn't finish either of them. No. But there's a new one coming out. we'll see. We'll see how that new one is. It should be out next year. I
It's
think.
not like a sequel or anything. This is like a rehash, or like they're trying to do it again.
It
right?
should be.
Another
It should
style
be number
movie again.
2. It should be like basically
Sequel?
the second.
Oh,
game.
the second game. Gotcha.
It should be the second game.
I feel
at
like
least.
those games could be fit into a movie. I feel like because there's a lot of like
Yeah, I agree.
slow down. So I think those could fit.
I agree. I think it could be done, but we'll see. So
Can be done,
Horror
but will it be?
yeah, time will tell. So thanks for coming up with those guys. This is some good stuff.
Yeah, well, I think that's about where we should wrap it up tonight, though. So thanks for joining us, and hope we see you next time on Nerd BS.
Nerd BS.
BS. Dang it. Your cameras weren't
We'll
on
get there. We'll get
on
there.
Discord for me.